Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of I Love You Colonel Sanders Dating Simulator, the official KFC dating simulator where we get to date Colonel Sanders, everybody's dream. So, to recap what happened last episode, today is our first day at this very prestigious culinary school. We're being introduced to the characters now. So far we have Van, the Man, we have Ashley, we have Miriam, we've been introduced to a kitchen appliance, and of course the Colonel himself, Colonel Sanders. He gave me a handkerchief because I was sweating for whatever reason. I guess his presence just really made me that nervous. So Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a better treat from your pocket. But what kind? A beef treat, a rubber ball, or a chicken snack? I'm going to say chicken since this is a KFC game, so let's go chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Did good pick on that one. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Ugh. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. You gotta be prepared, you know? When you see Doggo, you gotta be prepared to give him a treat. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey Chelly, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. 2 good options, but which will you choose? I'm gonna go for Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by the Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get the feeling of accomplishing something. That is so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. So far, Colonel Sanders seems a little strange, but we'll roll with it. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. Oh yeah, I forgot about Pop. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to treat as chicken is to a feather. Slam dunk and night vision goggles. Alrighty. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Oh man, a comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or a spork. I'd say all of them are pretty efficient. I'm gonna go with a spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt, camel meat, or a pancake that looks like a silly face. Oh, I like the first and the third answer because it's prepared with love. Love mends the heart. And then a pancake with a silly face. You gotta love a little bit of humor. I'm gonna go with a pancake. That's wrong. Aw. Sprinkle's a good boy. He is a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. Yes, I love that answer. Your total score is 4 out of 5. Only one wrong? Not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Professor Sprinkles makes a lot of announcements, I have to say. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for a perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. Well, that's all I've got to say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I feel like his zinger kind of fell flat. Yeah, and I was just like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It is amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Aw shit, we're in an isekai, guys. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hands, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I'm going to savor the moment. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ooh, he looks nervous. How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me a fortune and establish my legacy for all times as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use It's just something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. So, what is exactly? My mind goes to one thing, but I know it's not that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduate it. Sounds like you have really big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. So should I nag him to show your own strength? Wow him with a big idea to add to an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Do I be modest but thoughtful? Or show my own strength? I'm gonna be modest but thoughtful. He liked it. Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I could appreciate the compliment, Chelly. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Alright, I think I'm going to end the episode right here. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be back for the 3rd episode.